Good day. Hope everything's going fine for you. Today we'll be talking about Publisher. This is based on the Office 365 product, and we will be going over the Office 2013 version of the product. I'll go ahead and start showing my desktop. And now we'll bring up Publisher. So on Windows 7 box, go to Start, All Programs, go down to your Microsoft Office 2013 and click on Publisher. Now if this happens to be a program that you use on a frequent basis, we can create you a shortcut. It's very easy to do, and all you'd have to do is call us and we can do that. I do record these sessions, so I just want to let you know that this session is recorded just for purposes of ECS. Okay, to open Publisher, you open it up, and if you'll notice to start with, the very first one is a portrait style of a blank page. And if you'll notice that the second one is a landscape style. So you can just double click and open it. I would like to go ahead and mention to you the third one gives you the options if you have lots of other different styles. So you do have several different ones, and you can choose a template and pick which one that you want, so that you'll be creating it exactly the size that you want. And you even have your custom sizes down here at the bottom. So if you have a particular custom size that you want to create, you can do so there. So we'll start out by also looking at their suggested searches. So there's like a brochure, a label, a card, certificate, and flyer. We'll click on brochure, for example, and we'll look up and we'll see what kind of brochures they have. You pick any one, double click on it. Obviously, it's going to open up. Here's an event flyer. We'll pick that one. So it's creating the flyer. Once you have created the flyer, then you can go in and make changes to it. If you go over to View, maybe Page Design, here you can change your color scheme. And one of the neat things about Office 2013 is the fact that you can just rest your mouse over the top of it, and you can see the different color schemes being applied. So that gives you a quick way to decide which color scheme you may want to use, and allow you to look at it before you select it. So let's say we pick this particular color scheme, and then you can just go in and click and start making changes. Now, if you really decide that you like this particular flyer, then what you can do is, and you may have a flyer that has maybe 4 pages, like a cover page, an inside one, inside 2, and a back page. If you create a flyer like that, then you can create more pages. You just come up to the insert, you click on a page, and it will insert a blank page. Now, if you want to create multiple pages, if you click the little drop down arrow right below the page, you can insert a duplicate page that's just like the page that you have selected at the time. Or if you go down to the bottom insert page, if you wanted to create maybe 5 pages, and it allows you to say, do you want it, when I put these 5 pages in there, do I want them to be before or after the page that I have selected? And then you have other options down here as well. So let's just create, and see that automatically created 5 additional pages for us. Now, if we go in, we start typing something in on these pages. If we want to rearrange these pages, if you click on a page and drag it up, you will see a small blue line that appears right above where it's going. So let's just put this, let's insert some text. Insert. We'll just insert. We'll put page 2 here, just to show you that when you drag it down, you can place that page in a different location, and you can tell by where it's going over here by looking at the little bar right above it. If you create this page, you make several things that you do like. If you go up and do a File, Save As, and I typically save to the OneDrive or either to the SharePoint. So if I'm going to double click on computer, it's actually going to the cloud to let me pick where I want to, and let's say I save it in the documents, and this is publication 2. So if I click, if I change this, this will save it as a publisher file. If I change this, I can save this as the template, and then I can go back and find this real quick. So I'm going to save this. Publication 2 already exists. We'll go ahead and replace it. Okay. So now if I go back to File, let's close that particular one that we had open. Now you'll notice there are featured, there's a personal section, and a built-in. Featured are the ones that they're basically advertising. Now that I've saved that, if I click on personal, I can see the templates that I have saved myself. So it's a real easy way for me to go back and find the template that I created and saved myself. Now, if you go to here and you want to go create a new template or a new publisher document, you can do a search. Let's just say that I was looking for a birthday flyer. So this is going online, and it's looking for a flyer that may be associated with a birthday. And many times there's flyers associated with different things that, you know, maybe something that you would like to pull in. So, you know, you just pick one, create it. If you really like it, you may want to save it and, you know, save it as a template that you can utilize later on. Now, if you want to do some other things like, well, let's go to the backstage, and here again, this is learning some of the terms to be able to navigate and speak properly. This is the ribbon on the top. To go to the backstage, you click on File, and this is your backstage area. Now, if you click on Edit Business Information, you can put all of your business information in here, and it sets the default information for you. Going to my notes to see where I want to go next. Let's go back and let's insert a picture. So we're going to go to the Insert tab. We're going to insert a picture. I'll see if I can find a picture from this computer. we'll insert me, and I'll insert Joy. And if you notice it, it puts this over here on the side. This is called the scratch area. Now, once you have it in the scratch area, you can drag it to your document. So if I wanted to put a picture here, I could just click and drag that to the document. Of course, you can resize and make it whatever you wanted and that type thing. But this allows you to have it convenient for you to be able to drag it over and move it into the document for you, easily. You can select several of them and pull several at a time. If you pull a picture over and you do something to resize that picture and stretch that picture, if you have the picture selected, then there is I believe it's a picture format if I'm not mistaken, and you can go up and click the fill and it will resize that picture to try to bring it back to proportion. So that's a good feature to realize it's there so that you get back to the correct proportion. I may mention that, in addition to doing just a brochure, we have all of these other different types, labels, cards, flyers, and all of those type things. So you can pick any of the different ones. There are actually, you can pick like Avery labels, and you can select the correct one and put it all in here. If you have any good things to say about the Office 365, we ask that you would share it with others. If you have some not so good things to say about the Office 365, please let us know so that we can try to help get them resolved for you. And if you will, I'll go ahead and close the meeting now. And if you will, please answer the 4 questions before leaving. Thank you. Hope you have a great day. And I just closed the meeting, didn't I? Or did I?